Hey YouTube, Javier from Javi Pipes, coming at you again from the backyard of Casa Morales. So it's Thanksgiving time, which means that the weather is getting a little colder. A little housekeeping first. Right now I am smoking my Missouri Meerschaum Great Dane, and in it I have McClelland's 402 Chocolate Cream. So, you ever have one of those days where nothing seems to go right? Yeah, one of those days. Got up this morning, went to get my tires rotated on my car. That took an hour and a half. I don't know why, but it took an hour and a half. Made it to the chiropractor barely before they closed. Luckily, I did that. Went to my brick and mortar. Decided to pick up some refills on a few things I was running low on. Chocolate cream being one of those. Picked up myself some nice McClelland's Balkan number 1 blend. Had some of that in the previous video. I like it. And just when you think everything's safe, a day just happens. So, a little while ago, I went to get some chocolate cream, which I'm smoking, and I realized something. I put my McClelland Balkan number 1 next to what I call my mishmash jar, which is pretty much everything that falls out of the pipe and on the table or my mat or whatever it is I have underneath my pipe at the time I'm filling it. Have the two next to each other, and I started thinking, uh-oh, did I get them mixed up? Gosh, I really hope not. So let's do this the smart way. Look at two mason jars, they're identical. One has a label on it, one doesn't. One has a lid that I wrote the blend and the date on, but it's not on the same one that has the label. Great. They both look pretty much the same fullness. Take a sniff, figure I'll be able to tell just by sniffing at it. Small problem. My Balkan number 1 has Latakia in it, which is probably the thing I pick out the most. Great. My mishmash jar has some English luxury, Latakia, some Latakia that I use for mixing, and some luxury bullseye, which also has Latakia. So now I got two jars, identical, about the same capacity. They smell the same, they look the same, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and weigh the contents because I got an ounce of Balkan number 1, and my mishmash jar is just little things that I've been throwing in and out, so surely there's got to be a weight difference. Yeah, no. So now I have two identical jars, smell the same, look the same, weigh the same. I have no idea which one's which. So, seems to me I'm just going to have to smoke both of them. Hopefully, and I should be able to tell what I'm smoking. But the way today was going, that just seemed like it was par for the course. But today being the day before Thanksgiving, it also makes me realize things could be a whole lot worse. And there's a lot to be thankful for. And on this Thanksgiving, well, I'm thankful for my family. My son's home from college. Of course, he's spending all his time with his girlfriend, so I don't get to see him much, but that's okay. I'm just glad he's home. And got my wife, got my silly dog, uh, got a good home, uh, good job, food on the table. There's a lot there to be thankful for. So, I guess looking at everything that's happened so far today, it's really not that bad. Okay, so I waited an hour and a half. Whoop-de-doo. What would I have done with that time anyhow? Probably watched TV. Ran into a couple people I know who uh, happened to be walking in to see if they could get work done on their cars too. So, hey, hadn't seen them in a while, so there's a plus. Chiropractor, barely there before they close. Barely there is still there. And as far as my little tobacco mishap goes, oh well, I'll figure it out. It's not that big a deal. So I hope this day before Thanksgiving finds you all well. I hope you all get to enjoy your Thanksgiving. Uh, Spend it with people you love and have a good time. And until then, I'll see y'all later.